see that you're new here. Don't worry, I'll cut to the chase. I'll make it short and snappy for you. I have worked here for a very long time. A couple years. I have worked in every possible position in this place, so it's really nothing new to me. I mean, as you could probably tell, we got some pretty wacky characters here. Got King, Ace, Clubs, and Jack. There's four main characters. Jack is the one on the other stage.
You are here because you owe a debt to them, the Mafia. You can see the animatronics on the stage. You may also notice you can look around in the room you're in on the camera. I think I've worked here long enough to really understand the ins and outs of the ways that they like to behave. Let me be clear, they will not stop until you've paid that debt. That is not on the table here. I think that the most responsible choice would just be to not pay that debt. Just survive until 8 a.m. That's how long your shift will last. Just make sure that they don't get into your office by any means necessary. Right now, your debt is going up fast, and they will only get more desperate for that money. So I think that the best thing to do right now is just help you be familiarized with your surroundings. You may notice to the right of your office there's a little wheel that you can spin. There's a variety of perks. It can be buffs, debuffs. Personally, I love gambling. I think that it just makes things more fun to you, I guess, but it depends on how many charges you have, which will accumulate over time naturally. You can have up to 5, and the more you have, the more like.
There's also a little quota you gotta reach each night. You need to spend a certain number of charges. You can see that number on the top left of the wheel. Don't worry, I'm able to hold them off until I've explained all this to you. So, no rush here, alright? So if I turn your attention over to the cameras, you'll notice that there's only, there's a limited amount of camera switches, and there's a limited amount of time you're able to be on the camera. There's like a little bar at the top. You may notice that's draining while you're on the camera. So that'll recharge when you're not on the cameras. And if it drains fully, it locks you out of the cameras until it recharges. That's why it's going to be super important that you manage that. Manage how long you're on the cameras, and use each camera switch worthwhile. Make the most value out of it, alright? To make things easier on you, each animatronic has been color-coded. You may notice on the stage, each one has a light glowing onto them. They're color-coded. King is red, Ace is yellow, Clubs is green, and Jack is blue. That also corresponds to the eye color that they'll glow when they move around. To help you identify them when they're not on the stage, just to make things a little more clear to you, I'm going to explain the way that I've had past experience of Jack behavior. He's the one that's glowing blue. He's separate from the rest of them. He likes to move when I spin the wheel, like you see the wheel on the right of your office. He's most likely to move then. Once he's left the stage, he's going to move relatively quickly towards your office. So just go into his line of sight, which should send him all the way back. Be careful though, he is pretty quick, and it doesn't work all the time. It just sometimes, if you spin the wheel, it will sometimes trigger him to start moving towards you really fast. So I hope by now you've kind of gotten used to your surroundings, the tools that you have at your disposal, right? So basically, Jack is likely gonna be coming after you now. That's basically how I've dealt with him. So it should hopefully work the same for you. Considering your debt isn't that high, he shouldn't attack yet. You shouldn't be too aggressive, I mean. You should be fine if you look at your debt. It's not that bad yet, right? So it should be relatively fine. Just make sure that you gamble, make sure that you fill that quota, and make sure that you keep them out. I'm gonna leave you to it now. I hope that you understand.
Hey Lumi, got my camera, my microphone. I mean, it's throwing a fit. So, how you doing this week? Got a couple of fan games today on the front page, as usual. And yeah, of course, it's Sonic and FNAF. Yeah, these are getting pretty good lately. As I say, as usual. Hold up. You don't need that much. We don't need that much peak. Sorry, boys. Oh. They're gonna use the Sonic OST. This is the way to go. Oh, I missed a spring. Oh no, I can't swim. Yeah, classic Sonic. Very anime. I don't know. Not again. They give you a lot of time. That's funny. I think it was counting up. How have you been? Been good. Just got back from Washington. Oh yeah, there's the homing attack. Stayed in Washington for a night. Checked out the zoo. Went to a concert. It's nice to get out once in a blue moon. This is a big old level, huh? Like that. Did I go in a loop? This is the beginning again. Wait, I don't remember this. This is the Sonic's house from the movie. Can I go in? No. Right. This might be the end of the stage. Wait. Here we go. This is where I came from. Yeah. So this is the beginning of the stage. I missed that whole thing. Alrighty. Like it. Is it just us, Louie? Hey. Okay, my chat's working. My viewer account's not working though. If you're here, sound off. Give him 5 minutes. tonight. It is super duper warm, and I'm not sure if it's because of my PC or... Yeah, it's probably because of my PC. It's not super duper ventilated over here. Really warm there too. Humid is what it is. Oh, real quick, let's go back over those submissions last week. Yeah, send me a thing while we wait. These are different things. Alright, mushroom trains. There's Rags's. No animation with the colors. Yeah, always great entries. There's yours. It was great. I like it. Looks like it reminds me of the train at the zoo. Training. Go help the people at the zoo. Yeah. I like it. Yeah. And then Stevie's tangent. And we missed Twitchers because the damn stream crushed. But look at that. Dadgam stream. Dadgam internet. Yeah. It's gorgeous. Making them smoke clouds out of mushrooms too? Come on. Come on. You genius.
It was 1997 and there was meant to be this rave on a train. So we decided we were going to go to this. We took some magic mushrooms. They'd hired out this little family train thing in some sort of lovely woodland area just outside Glasgow. The only problem was that we couldn't get tickets and we didn't really know what to do. So one of our friends had actually got a ticket. So we got it, we went to a printing shop and we copied these tickets because it was an illegal rave thing. Nobody really cared. It wasn't like doing something for a festival these days. We got them photocopied and printed them, and then we thought, oh yeah, we're going to be great to get in. So we got to the place we needed to queue up, and bearing in mind that we were on mushrooms, so we got to the front of the queue. All of us already basically tripping on magic mushrooms, thinking that we're definitely going to get on this rave on this train. It was a really, really hot, balmy day in Glasgow, which was very unusual for Glasgow. Needless to say, we got to the front of the queue. They looked at our tickets. They didn't let us in. Yeah, we just sort of walked away. And to be honest, it was one of the best days I've had in my entire life. We were all on magic mushrooms in Glasgow in the sunniest day Glasgow's ever seen. Just did things like lie on the ground and look at trees and stuff.
I swear that sounded different the first time I played it. It said we looked at trees and stuff, and it was one of the best days ever afterwards. But that is an interesting story. I mean, I guess it's more interesting in person, right? But it's something that we reminded Stevie of with the prompt. So, yeah. I like how he says that the printing shop idea was like they thought it would work because no one cared about the whole getting the proper tickets or whatever, and then they didn't let him in anyways. I don't know. Stevie's brilliant. Maybe it was the mushroom. I swear there was a moment in there where he said we were going to be great again. Is that what he said? Freaking laugh.
It was 1997 and there was meant to be this rave on a train. So we decided we were going to go to this. We took some magic mushrooms. They'd hired out this little family train thing in some sort of lovely woodland area just outside Glasgow. The only problem was that we couldn't get tickets and we didn't really know what to do. So one of our friends had actually got a ticket. So we got it, we went to a printing shop and we copied these tickets because it was an illegal rave thing. Nobody really cared. It wasn't like doing something for a festival these days.
Nobody really cares.
We got them photocopied and printed them. And then
they didn't let them in, so they obviously cared.
We're going to be great to get in. So we got to the place we needed to queue up, and bearing in mind that we were on mushrooms. So we got to the front of the queue, all of us already basically tripping on magic mushrooms, thinking that we're definitely going to get on this rave, on this train. It was a really, really hot, balmy day in Glasgow, which was very unusual for Glasgow. Needless to say, we got to the front of the queue. They looked at our tickets. They didn't let us in. Yeah, we just sort of walked away. And to be honest, it was one of the best days I've had in my entire life. We were all on magic mushrooms in Glasgow in the sunniest day Glasgow's ever seen. Just did things like lie on the ground and look at trees and stuff.
What's up, Noder? Can't participate, but saw Donnie, so stopped to say hello to the gang. Oh, thanks. Let's put my camera up, hey. Hello, Noder. Illuminations. Now, I'm not seeing my chat as far as... Oh, wait, maybe I can look at it here. Oh, Yada's in chat. Say hi, Yada. Don't be a stranger. We miss your creating, man. Yeah, Noder. Definitely. All right. Working on some creations? No way. Are they online? Oh, these are like, I really like that. Oh, good memories. Not public yet. Alrighty. Shoot. I guess we gotta spin the wheel sometime.
What will it be? What will it be? A duck walking backwards or a fish up a tree? What will it be? What will it be? A big duck making a cup of tea. Dog in a frock, a frog in a duck, or Arnold Schwarzenegger looking for a lost sock. It's time to begin. Everybody join in. It's the Dreams and Meanings Wheel of Fun. Let's give it a spin.
I like unicorns!
Rags is here. Lost track of the time. Yeah, I hear you. It's summertime. All right, we got the wheel updated. Welcome, welcome in. We will spin the wheel and give us prompts, put them together, and we'll see what we want to make in Dreams. Dreams is capable of making sculpts, paintings, record audio, create audio in the engine for songs, and basically anything you can think of. So all that stuff put together, make what you want, and we'll have lots of fun. So here we go. Puppet. Just barely on a zip line. Oh, that's gonna be weird. Puppet on a zip line. Alright. The one thing that doesn't zip line. But we can make it happen. Twitcher's here! Okay. Yeah, we just looked at your entry from last week, Twitcher, because we crashed last week. Right beforehand. I really love it. I'm gonna look at it again, actually. We got our prompt. There it is. So good. Love it. Love those mushroom clouds. Or shut up, Discord. Yeah. No problem with being late. Yeah, love it. Perfect. Perfect for the prompt. It's a fun one. Yay. Alright, let me put the prompt up and then we'll start the timer. What was it? A puppet on a zip line. Okie dokie. I don't know. I don't have any idea, but let's do it. No ideas. Turn that down a little. Do it to it. I know it. You out of here, Noter? Don't leave without saying goodbye. I'll make some trees. I'm not sure if you're busy or not. It sounded like it though. I know, Marionette. Forgiveness was the prompt. And also puppet hunting. That was another one. That was a very strange prompt too. Cactus hunting. I don't remember that one. Sounds familiar though. Oops, I messed up the audio. Oh, whoa! I accidentally got the audio with it. Deselect that next time. Cactus was featured. Magma's cactus was featured in the DHM DreamsCon booth. Yeah, it's good stuff. Need to revisit some stuff from DreamsComs and Dreams Fests. You ever been on a zip line before? I could literally just do a Dreams puppet. Let's see. I've already done Pinocchio one before. could do, what's his name? Slappy. Or Bergen. I think they look the same, right? Family photos. Nice. All right, man. Thanks for popping in. Let's see what I want to do. Little button nose, maybe. Do a weekly, my man. Turn the audio up a little. I'm gonna be concentrating on this part.